Yeah, what's y'all thoughts like on what's going on today? Like,
just like in the world.
Just
in
world? General, like it's changing. Like he was saying, we about to go to war.
Like shit, I mean, like they China finna take Taiwan, and we ain't gonna let them just take Taiwan. So
it's just crazy.
It could be crazy.
I think it's just stupid.
It's really hard to form an opinion sometimes. The days are getting faster. The winter's getting colder and the summers are getting hotter. It's just
the poles are changing. Like instead of it being in the North Pole being where it was before, now it's where the South Pole is and vice versa. They're moving. Then they talk about planes just falling out of the sky and shit every 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, so how many planes are we gonna lose in the span of a month?
Yeah.
We might be under attack and just don't know.
Scared of what, plane?
Just in general. About life right now.
I'm a little worried.
It look like it's going bad.
I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not worried about me because I know I'm prayed up.
For sure, yeah.
We together all the time. I mean, you already know what the dealio is. But as far as everybody else with they stuff, doing they stupid stuff, this is like the best time for you to just keep your head down right now. Don't even do too much. Because now they just snatching niggas out of cars and shit. I don't know. Sending Mexicans away. Like, I mean, who's gonna work the job now that they're gone? We all right.
Are we?
Yeah, we all right. Cause that's what he's working on. We don't. It's gonna be another civil war, and niggas ain't finna do that shit.
I'll put it to you like this, and this is just for me, like walking around, talking, getting to know people. Mm-hmm. It's like it's really hard to tell you whose side is right in that instance, cause like they say we're doing this because where we come from is really bad, but at the same time. Just hearing from old folks and different people, a rumor is that they say that they do the job that we don't want to do. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you, we have way too many homeless people, way too many people struggling. Yes. And I get it, but it's not all the way fair. Because like if y'all could do that, why don't we get that shit? Yeah. Free college, that sounds nice, don't it?
Right.
Y'all just giving these niggas money, but we out here struggling.
But you know what that's about? They don't ever want to see us look anything other than what they paint us to be.
I mean, but I'm not even just talking about black folk in general. I'm talking about like people in general. I'm not gonna lie, I see more homeless white people than I do black people.
Well, the homelessness thing is its own thing, but I think if you're talking about like college and educational purposes and things of that nature, like that's a different category.
But they're still not giving it to us, the people who were born here. We still having to fight for it. We still having to apply to scholarships or think we have to hope and pray that we have the funds to put our children through it. Like, but to just give it to somebody because you feel like, the people here, they got it. We just gonna give it to somebody else. Like, what the fuck? We could have just been not paying for college in general, and then niggas wouldn't be as dumb as they are.
I literally watched a whole video of somebody saying in a chat GPT or whatever it is, like, if we didn't go to war, like, could we use that money to then fund everybody going to school? And it was like, yes, it's the same amount of money that you would give from going to war to fund everybody going to school. And it's like, okay, so you would prefer to have this confrontation that probably we don't need, losing all these people that probably don't need to die for stupid stuff instead of just taking care of the country.
Because it's about power and resources.
Yeah.
That's that's like the thing, like the context that I always put it in is like I don't know if like y'all are familiar, they have the little games. And these games have been around for a long time. They used to be like on board games. They would have on like mobile phones. But like the games where like you have like, it's like the world and you can like make Monopoly? The countries, you can like make the countries like go to war, or like you can give one famine.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a literal game that literal people are playing.
Yeah, it's a game, but at the same time it's real because certain parts of the country make certain things,
That's
everything can't grow in one spot, so
that's what I'm saying.
And we're not aligned as a whole world. Like our world's not aligned, so it's always gonna be weird because niggas know that I got this and I'm the only one that can make this, so unless you gonna have us right financially, like I don't care if we're a little country, that's how these little countries feel. Like they make super important stuff, and they feel like I don't know. It's just crazy. It's never gonna be right. So
if you see how
it ain't never gonna be right.
If you just see how they treat the people across seas, like for the cobalt and the mining cobalt, if you just see the tiny little spaces they be putting these kids in to get this fucking mineral and shit, you would not want to buy an electric vehicle. You would just be like, scrap all that. We'll just keep using the fossil fuels, whatever. Because if you just see like the type of shit they put people through just for that small little piece of material just to make a damn battery for you to go 50 miles up the street. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. I feel like we need to be putting our investments in different shit. And then every 5 minutes they talk about the power may or may not go out. I mean, if the power goes out, you ain't gonna have water neither, so.
A lot of people gonna die.
Yeah.
The grid.
Can't support itself.
So when do y'all think like we should kind of like take over our own selves, like just?
Oh, that's gonna happen on its own anyway.
Yeah, because
I mean, but I don't think it's happening fast enough.
Yeah.
But how though?
I mean, we don't.
We're not gonna know. It's just I feel like it's just gonna kind of.
I mean, because it's like something that's already it's already been materializing itself since like 2020. Like 2020 was like everybody's like, I want to say a lot of people woke up during that time. Because people are not just going for anything anymore. Like that whole concept of conspiracy theorist or whatever was just like a figment thing. Now everybody is fucking conspiracy theorist. I mean, if you ask me, every theory I didn't thought about, the shit is just walking around now. I don't know, you know. And maybe that's just a me thing. But shit, I think lizard people are real. Fuck it, they be watching me outside my window. I don't fucking know.
Conspiracies is. Conspiracies came from something though. Like
they did.
Somebody
just know, bro.
The term came from the CIA.
No, I'm saying, but like, I'm talking about
the
like
king of conspiracy.
I'm talking about the effect of it, like the actual conspiracy that people talk about, like whatever the conspiracy is, like that shit had to have happened. Like I mean, I'm not saying everything is true, but they got it from somewhere, and most conspiracies that I do be hearing be making sense like that. Like
bro,
the government, I'm not fucking with the government at all. They kill presidents and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's literally
you're thinking correctly.
If you have power and if you have money, it's easy to hide the bullshit that you do.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, the crazier it is, the crazier it sounds.
Especially if you control the media, too. Like, the media is...
Not only that.
I mean, but just as far as what she was saying, just like, the media is the biggest issue that concerns us as a community, just trying to, like, grow from. We are so attached to the representation. I say we still as a whole, like, we have too many big sections that are conforming to that because they feel like, all right, this is what you telling me what I got to do to survive. So this is what's going on. And it's like everybody thinks that they're being an individual, but they're not because they still looking at a blueprint. The hard thing about being an individual is really just freestyling life.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that shit ain't easy.
Just flowing, yeah, and I think it's hard for people to like just think of the concept of like flowing because we've been so like, I guess accustomed to like structure. You know what I'm saying? But like flowing can be structured.
But I don't even think it's structured though. Like, because if you really think about it, like people are operating on like this dead-based system of like, I need. Like I need. It's like. The sustainability of need and never like coming out of that really just leaves you for a bad situation. Because now you have all these people that are running around here thinking that they're obtaining things that they really don't fucking need. It's like weird. It's like, okay, so if I have a car, right? I have a really nice car or whatever. Yeah. I take care of my car, treat my car real good, wipe it down, The next person go and get the same car I got, right? But they don't see the value in taking care of their car, so they should be looking raggedy. So they say to themselves, oh, well, I don't want to keep up with the maintenance on this one, so I'm going to need to get a new one. It's that same thing. It's like you never come out of that consumerism. Like, I just have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they want you to, they said the master plan is for you to be in debt and you be happy with it. You be happy.
Happy about it. You own nothing and be happy.
You own nothing and be happy. Yeah. That's what they want.
George Orwell's 1984, which I've seen the movie and read the book, and now that I've done both, it kind of like further depicts our current situation.
Yeah, I mean, he was off by a couple years. We're in 2025 and it's happening now. But the book,
no, it's starting now.
You know, it's starting now. That's what I'm saying. But he was off, but he wasn't off. You know what I'm saying?
He knew it was gonna happen.
He knew. He ain't stupid. You know.
I mean, because this shit has been in establishment for a long time.
Yeah, it's something they wrote up at the beginning. That's why I said it's all.
Yeah, like
it's way deeper than.
They already, the way they built this country
was based on
for this purpose.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, for me, like, I'm a creative type of nigga. That's what I live and breathe. Like, it's like art and culture and just like, that's the shit that gets me going. And it makes me sick every day when I see, like, when I think about like growing up, and then I think about like the content we have now.
It's so different.
It's, like when it was, like, it's so crazy that the term brain rot is actually like
a real thing,
a regular term
it's
now. Like
real
niggas just
thing.
accepted that this is what the fuck shit is.
But niggas been accepting shit since the beginning. Niggas been accepting shit.
I mean,
especially
shit. I feel like
niggas was accepting slavery.
Used to be some type of pride.
Niggas accepted that shit.
I mean, they didn't have a choice.
No.
We had a choice.
Niggas had a choice.
Kanye
Niggas just
was
brainwashed. Niggas was scared.
Yeah.
Niggas was.
That's a real thing though.
Bro.
That's something that's a real thing to think about.
Bro,
like,
ain't no way it's gonna be 50
but what's
niggas
the choice,
on the 50, 75 niggas on one thing, and it's 3, 4 white niggas in the house, and niggas talking about, oh no, hell no, that's gonna, you know what's gonna happen. Nigga, hell no. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's a lot.
The Jews got did worse than we did. They got really, you feel me? Because they. Bro,
it's a missing ingredient. It's a missing ingredient.
No, the Jews got took up by like the military and some more shit. Like, you feel me? We was sitting there not free.
We got put on ships.
But I'm saying, but when we got to where we was going, they got to the concentration camps. We got to nigga plantations. You know what I'm saying?
It's different.
There was no escaping that. You feel me?
I mean, I'll put it to you like this: we was being eaten.
That shit sucks.
We was being.
There's a lot of shit.
I'm not saying either struggle's worse because they're both bad.
No, I'm saying they're both bad. The niggas went outside though.
The missing component is
we got out of it.
Yeah.
And then they gave us. Yeah, they gave us that.
It's like fear is always gonna stop from what you want that. Like 50 niggas are. There's a lot of niggas that are scared.
Yeah, it's a lot of
niggas.
They're
scared of the outcome.
They're conforming to anything.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same reason why we as Americans or whatever the hell like won't rise up against the machine that we talking about right now. The same like.
No, it's not about being scared. It's just the unknown. Them niggas knew what the fuck was going on. We don't know what's going on right now.
Nobody wants to be
the unknown.
Nobody wants to die for their cause. They always want to be the nigga who saw the vision through. I've just been doing this for the last 50 years.
Ooh, but catch a Freeman.
Yeah. Hey, I feel that though. But at the end of the day, y'all just don't forget that these niggas is still got a plan against us. Like you can't.
I mean, nobody ever said they didn't. We modern day slaves. Our chains are virtual.
I'm saying though, like even when we integrated our schools, they killed all of our leaders.
All of that.
They killed Martin Luther and Dr. K. As soon as they said, all right, we'll let you black niggas into the school.
Which is,
then they killed all the leaders.
After finding out about the Marxism thing, another thing that people seem to not fail to realize when you're involved in like society is they think that capitalism